Good morning, friends. Welcome to another vlog. We have an exciting one today. Where are we going?
I'm going to Whidbey Island because you wanted to.
And we have Pupper in the back here, don't we? Mabel! Mabel, would you say hi to the vlog? Yes, hi. So we're going to Whidbey Island. We just boarded the ferry. And we're going to get out of the car here in a second and go to the passenger deck, but
we can go now.
People are going?
There's no more cars coming down this way, so we can get out now if you want.
Okay, sweet. But yeah, we are going to the island. We're gonna explore. We have a few different places kind of picked out that we wanna go see. And we're just gonna look at a different part of the greater Seattle area. I'm excited. Something that gets us out of the house. So yeah, come join us. It's gonna be a fun one. We've made it to Langley, and this starts the first part of our adventure here on Whidbey Island. Little Miss Mabel went potty successfully, so we're gonna take her around. Oh, everything here is so cute.
Mabel! 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 Damn it, Mabel! 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 Oh my gosh.
So we're at Village Pizzeria, and Michael's getting us some pizza slices. We're not gonna go inside because obviously we have the dog, but we're gonna get some slices to go, and they have some tables outside. And I also want to see if I can get some oysters from the place to eat outside as well, because I would love to have some oysters because I've heard they're really, really good on the island. But yeah, I got a pesto slice. I'm really excited. Salty water coffee, I think that's the name of it.
Sea coffee.
Salty sea coffee. And then we've got the Whidbey pies. I got the loganberry, and Michael got the cherry.
Because you wanted the cherry.
I did. I wanted to try both.
I wanted the apple.
But I did want to try both. Okay. All right, let me try this first. It tastes like blackberries.
You're gonna like that.
It's really good. Both of those are phenomenal.
It's also peach.
That is a good pie. Can we see these at Whole Foods?
No. These are different. Maybe it was.
I think it was Whidbey pie. So good.
They have whole pies for sale.
Eat that. I'll take that from. I just shoved a piece in my mouth. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for a pie. And I got a Vermont chai with maple and 2 shots of espresso. So good. Back. Someone has had a day. She's had lots of attention, didn't you, Mabel? So much attention. Yes. But yeah, it was such a cute island. I'm really glad we came out here, and I think it's so peaceful because there's so much fewer people here, so it was so quiet the whole time. I think Kupal was a little bit busier and smaller. I definitely think I preferred Langley, wouldn't you say, to Kupal?
It was just bigger.
It was bigger. There was a lot more options for food, more like shops. The galleries in Langley were like, I honestly want to go back to Langley when I have a little bit more money and buy a piece for the house. Like, I think that could be a fun like thing that we like split for like Christmas or for like an anniversary or something. Pick out a piece of art. Like that artist with the clouds. Wasn't that insane?
Yeah, his wife's stuff was like $1,200, so man.
His wife's stuff is also so cool. Like, do you know how hard it is to control? So, the husband was in the gallery and his wife wasn't, but his wife also displayed works there, and she basically creates her own brushes that create this like texture pattern in the art. So she does everything in like one swoop, and she designs these kind of strokes on a canvas. And I don't think, like, I think when someone looks at that, they might think, oh, I could do that. Do you know how freaking hard that is, especially to do it in one gesture? And if you screw up, you have to start over. Like, there's nothing you can really do, especially with the way she's applying the paint to the canvas. She's not just gooping it on. So you might get 1 or 2 passes, but she's also not using oils, so it would dry fast too. So you literally get 1 shot at making it perfect. I don't know, it was beyond. But yeah, so many art galleries. I think there was like 4 or 5, and then Kupfel also had one or two, I can't remember. But so many cute pieces of art and relatively affordable. Like there was a few pieces for like $500 at that one gallery that I really liked, and those surfboards too. Like we could definitely get something like that within like reason, $1,000 or less. So that would be really fun. But yeah, overall it was just a fun day trip to get out of the house, I think. And now look at this view. It's just insane. Because we're still on the island, yeah? Yeah. Or no. No, we're off the island. So pretty. Hello vlog and welcome back. You're a little cattywampus now that I'm looking at you. Hold on. Is that better? Let's see. Nope. There we go. Anyway, it's Sunday evening and we spent the whole day kind of cleaning, getting the house organized, and I was gonna film, but then our to-do list was so long that I was like, you know what, forget it. So instead, I'm going to show you one of my favorite fall recipes. So we are gonna cook that together tonight. We have some pork chops, bone in, nice thick 1.5-inch pork chops, and we're gonna make apple cider and sage pork chops. You need 1 full apple, 1 shallot, 2 cloves of garlic, some sage, and some apple cider. And then I have some potatoes roasting in the oven. So it'll be a nice and easy fall dinner. All right, so a trick I learned on TikTok to see if your pan is ready is to place a few droplets of water. And if you have them skimming across the surface, just like that, your pan is basically non-stick at this point. And then you wanna toss that water. I'm gonna use some avocado oil to sear and just give that a nice spray down all over the pan. And I'm gonna drop my pork chops in and give it a nice long sear. Always drop it away from you and away from you. There you go. Don't touch it, leave it be.
You're doing this in an oven or the grill here?
The oven. Not right away, but
medium.
okay, now that I've removed the pork chops from the heat, you can just let them rest. They're going to finish in the oven, but we want to prepare the rest of our kind of sauce. We're just going to add a bit of olive oil to the pan, lower the heat, and then we're going to saute our shallot. We're going to saute our shallots, and that's going to go in next. Put that around the pan. Whenever you cook this, make sure you cook it in a pan that's oven safe, like a cast iron or a stainless steel or enamel cast iron, something like that, because that way you can use less dishes. while making it. I'm just gonna add a little bit more olive oil. Perfect. Get that going. And then I'm gonna add in the garlic, 2 cloves. Normally I would chop up the garlic a little bit finer, but in this case, just using it for flavor, so I don't really care. And you want your heat to be on medium-low. A little closer to medium. Perfect. And then we're going to add in our apples. I like a Honeycrisp apple. But you can use whatever apple you prefer. And then we are going to add our cider. I'm gonna say we use about a cup. Well, not about, this is exactly a cup. So this is gonna deglaze our pan. And now, once that's in there, you wanna crank up the heat and bring it to a boil. This is what the pork chops are going to braise in. And the last thing I do is I'm going to add in fresh sage. I like a lot. And then I save a little bit to garnish for when it's fresh, but otherwise you can go ahead and just dump all that in there. Down. You basically want this to thicken as you're cooking it. Bringing it to a boil will help the sauce reduce a little bit before you put the pork chops back in there. And we're gonna add just a tiny amount of this to cut the sweetness. All right, so as you can see, these have like thickened up nicely. The sauce has, so I'm gonna put the pork chops, nestle them right in there.